If you told me a year ago that I'd be making a fourth part to a series, I'd call you a liar. Congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back, but yeah, you're still gonna be sitting here for a while, so grab a snack or something. Today we're finally going to form the Roman Empire, and we still have a lot of provinces left that we need, but ultimately a lot of those are kind of owned by my subjects, so if you look around here, like even Leon is kind of highlighted here, this subject, all of these subjects. So it's really not that big of a deal, but of course it's still going to take time, so we might as well get started. Firstly, by improving the governing capacity, because yeah, that's been a problem the entire time. Global trade. Wow, I wonder who could have spawned that. Anyway, that's 100 of each point, 20 prestige, which does not get turned into points, unfortunately, so we'll just spend that on a bit of placating. And reform progress, you know, the whole deal. We can spend that on coring, though, that's nice. So first order of business, I guess, would be finishing off this mission. I guess we can sell a few titles. It's still Age of Reformation. Let's give you a seat in the Senate. Okay, it's not that expensive to dev. Like, it's not great, but could be worse. Here we go, someone upgradable. Man, I love these cheap advisors. Totally balanced. The first thing we're gonna do is invade Venice. Turns out there's actually like an achievement for doing this, which I didn't know was real until I saw a friend on Steam get the achievement. But yeah, if Venice doesn't exist and we play as Byzantium, then we get an achievement. That's kind of cool. Right, and of course the truce with France is also up, meaning we absolutely must invade them for the reconquest of... Yeah, we can go Franche-Comté. I actually thought I had more armies. Maybe I should make more armies. I mean, we can definitely afford them. We have the manpower. Dude, Trent's units suck so bad. Even my stack of 3,000 men is beating their rebels. You know, in hindsight, it's kind of funny me yapping about aggressive expansion. And then when it comes down to the wire, it's like not even a factor. Like, ah, yeah, sure, a couple people are joining coalition, whatever. But like, you know, I can just build more armies. I think espionage would have been like a nice pick early game, and like maybe not in this situation. Anyway, you live and you learn, right? So to make my life a little bit easier, I'm just gonna pass these over to Mantua. Not that much aggressive expansion, and like, I just don't want to core it. This guy's super young. Like, most of the time when you create a non-hereditary paranoia, the dude's like 50 years old, so you don't have to wait that long, but this guy's 26. It's gonna take ages to integrate Mantua. Like, the Florence guy, he's 69. Nice. But that means he's also gonna, like, die soon. And this guy's 63, but this dude, for some reason, 26 years old. So, Trent, of course, that'll go to my subject. Alright, who's that? Milan? Yeah, I would say similar fate, but we're gonna hand that to Montferrat. It might not be a good idea, but at this point, I don't really care. Okay, looks like we also have to go to war with Spain pretty soon. That's fine, because I did build a couple more stacks. Actually, what I'm mostly surprised about is the fact that, like, the coalition's still around. I don't know what chance they think they have at this point. Don't worry, I think we'll probably, like, dismantle it at the end of this run. Okay, Spain. How about we do cleansing of superiority with help from England, who probably doesn't want anything? Yep, they don't want anything. War it is. Wait, I didn't even turn you into a non-hereditary paranoia? Am I dumb? Ooh, bold move by France, trying to defend Paris. I think we're probably fine, though. I feel like that by itself should probably, like, tell the rest of Europe to give up or something. And that's Paris. Rip. Okay, so Portugal's in this war, which I kind of didn't expect. But we are probably just going to keep their alliance with Spain and then, you know, ping-pong back and forth. Okay, Salzburg, I will definitely take that, thank you. Then Venice, of course. I might hand some of these over to subjects. This might be the most cringe piece still ever done. Don't even worry about it. Oh my god. Ignore that, it's fine. Anyway, that is the achievement, The Last Crusade, starting as Byzantium, control Venezia, and make sure that Venice no longer exists. I think it's quite a fitting end for them. So from France, I'm not really looking for much to start with. I'm more interested in just getting all of my subjects' territory back, and then maybe a couple of forts. See, the thing is, I don't really mind sieging the forts. It's not like the aggressive expansion really matters all that much. I just don't want to spend, like, a ton of Diplo for no reason. And of course, we also want a short truce. There we go. Look at my boy. Look at him go. Alright, let's retract your right to inheritance, because these are already their cores. Okay, Lisboa was done. That's perfect. You know what we want to do? We just want a white piece. You wouldn't even accept the white piece? Okay, wait for the naval battle to finish. Okay, Portugal, white piece. Lovely. We actually want them to keep their alliance with Spain for a very particular reason. That is because we now have a 5-year truce with Portugal. It basically means that we can take as much as we want from Spain, then in 5 years we declare on Portugal. Truce with Spain just kind of gets nullified because we're at war again. So instead of like waiting 15 years, we can wait like 5 years, then create another 5-year truce. So it's like waiting 10 years instead of 15. I would also like to have someone who can like do that for France as well, because France is gonna be like at least another 2 wars, right? Ooh, Far's left the coalition. Well, I mean, yeah, they have zero opinion of aggressive expansion. Here we go. Restoration of the pentarchy. So in the event, 2 things, okay. So first, we can disable the Catholic papacy. We apparently do not get extra points from having too much prestige, so, you know, placate again, I suppose. So we can choose between 50 Diplo, 50 Admin, and getting missionary strength, tolerance to the true faith. Okay, and that does last 25 years. Pretty solid. We can just get the Admin, so no Diplo, but we get reduced stab cost. We don't really need that right now. Or we get 10 Patriarch Authority and a bunch more Patriarch Authority. Well, the thing is, we're already maxed out, and I don't see us really changing that, so top one, definitely the best option. Oh my god, I forgot to bring the troops back. Oops. I was wondering where my navy was. Okay, so here's the thing. If I mend the schism, there is like a practically 0 chance that anybody's going to convert. But not only that, there are like barely any Catholics left. You know, I don't think a lot of people are going to convert. But why not, right? Here's what we can do. Since we get 20 Patriarch Authority, we can just go over here, do the same thing. So we swap over to here, then we swap back, refreshing the modifier, and then we take the 20. And apparently some countries said yes. Total of 10 nations now follow Orthodox. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say that like maybe 2 countries converted. Ah, here we go. Westphalia and Mainz converted. Spectacular. Oh, maybe a few more countries. Munich, Switzerland. Very nice. I'm hoping all of my subjects did. Okay, that's lovely. But of course, since none of the Protestants even get the option, yeah, it's just really not happening. Well, actually, one of the Spanish colonies did. A few of them, actually. Not a bad mechanic. Oh boy, I sure do love having to occupy the colonies of every colonial empire I fight. It's really lovely. And that's another thing, like, this is a show superiority war. Where are your troops? I need to fight them, please. 64,000? Okay, fight me. You know what I should have done a long time ago? Probably should have upgraded the Hagia Sophia. Pretty sure there's a mission for that I could have been doing. Yeah, and also I need another building in here. Just like one other building we could make. Oh, there we go. That works. I mean, in reality, I should just build like a university, but we can't yet. So it turns out I can probably just send people money and have them stop hating me, which is kind of cool. So I'm just gonna do that. I will literally pay you to screw off. Okay, are we done with that? Yes. Perfect. Local goods produced, tax modifier, manpower, doubles at 1775 dev, and we get 5 max absolutism, cheaper advisors, again. Possible advisors is whatever, I guess. Now, I think what someone recommended me is that I should concentrate dev in Italy to make this happen. It's like, so many points. Well, what we could do, I guess, is we could spend 1 here to make that 69, and then what we could do is take dev from Florence. Now, the only problem is I don't know what happens to a Parnoiar, which is disloyal when this guy dies. Like, he's 73 years old. Super old. Theoretically, when he dies, I'm just gonna get all the territory no matter what the Liberty Desire is. So that being said, this will give me 6 development. The capital is at 69. That should give us a clean 75. And if if Florence doesn't get integrated, then well, darn. Anyway, that is 75 dev, so it should double twice, I think. Yeah, there we go. 100% goods produced, 100% tax, and 100% manpower. And 20 goods produced. That's insane. You can also bump it up once. Yeah, sure, why not? It's only 25 governing capacity. Okay, that's 11,000 ducats to embrace global trade. Although we do make a lot of money, so like, is that really so bad? Nah. Oh yes, an army, please fight me. No, come back, please. Oh yeah, Byzantine mosaicists. Okay, hey Russia, how many loans are you in again? Only 5 this time. Impressive. Okay, would you mind taking out a couple more? Thanks, bud. So dumb. Finally, we're done. Fantastic. Okay, so what I'm taking is, of course, most of mainland Spain and as many islands as I can get my hands on. So, like, colonies, what have you. I don't care. I don't really want to deal with like an exiled Spain. That's kind of cringe. So I grabbed this little canal, sort of, for lack of a better term, just so that I'll have the coring range for the Galapagos next time. Also, I'm hoping these cores will probably be enough to reach anything in the Pacific. This should be fine. And I only took 3 because, you know, if you take 5, it becomes a colonial nation. I kind of want to just inherit the colonial nation. So anyway, we can hand this stuff off to my client state. It'll take them a long time to core that. And hand that to Burgundy. Okay, that's good enough. All right, we finished this off. Right, we're not going to press that yet. We have like 4 years left in the age, but that's cool. And then after that, we just need more stuff in France. Then we finish that off. And then for this, we need to just be Rome. Okay, that's really not that bad. What do we need? Like 50 provinces? 150 provinces. Yeah, never mind. Just got to integrate my subjects, take the rest of France, I guess. You know, I could really start invading the HRE. Well, you know, what used to be the HRE. The only problem is, of course, the coalition. But you know what? I feel like I could probably fix that. Coalition, schmoalition. Let's build some more units. Oh, hello there. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. In fact, I might even say that's a good thing, because that's more people who are going to leave the coalition. Wait, hold on a second. I'm seeing some countries leave. Hesse, who really doesn't like me, has left. This could be some good development. There we go, baby. Coalition is gone. Finally, they realize they stand no chance. Okay, I guess we can turn that into a state then, that's fine. So now that that war is done, you know what I can do? Something that I kind of forgot. I can ask England to return one of Burgundy's cores. Now that aggressive expansion doesn't really matter and I have the ability to create subjects out of, you know, pretty much thin air, I think I'm going to invade southern Germany. Okay, well after this bozo does his thing. Okay, let's fight Sicily just to clean that pocket up. I will also grab Austria, of course. Okay, so it seems that if there's high liberty desire in your subject and they're like a Prenoyar, then when the guy dies, you don't inherit them, which is kind of fine. I don't really mind that. It just means I have to like send more troops to Florence, but you know, that's not that hard to do. It also means we're gonna have to wait a little while to like actually integrate them, but that's not a big deal. Truce with Portugal's up though, and that is a big deal. A big enough deal for me to declare war instantly. Okay, Austria will full annex. Actually, we can just do it through this menu, right? Either way, it doesn't matter. So I am hoping to annex all of Portugal in this war. The only problem is if I take too long on that, we're gonna lose a bit of our war score cost versus other religions, because it's still the Age of Reformation, and that only lasts like a few more months. I think we actually need to finish these cores first. Okay, this is our last loan to repay. Now that it's done, I can go ahead and take new, much larger, much better loans. That's going to allow us to embrace that and grab all of these. Let's see, we can get missionary strength, found an Indian trade company. Sure, that works. And that sucks. It looks like I actually can't even take all of Portugal. Like, I just can't core the stuff up here. Which means, tragically, I think they're going to get a free exodus from me, but yeah, you know what? I just can't be bothered to deal with that. At this point, I don't even know where enemy troops are, and I don't have that much time, so just gotta keep on occupying stuff. Oh, hello there. Yeah, you can deal with that, I guess. There we go. That'll give us pretty much anything we could get at this point. Yeah, we can't actually even take anything else from Portugal. That sucks. Now, I don't actually want to be part of this war, so I'm just gonna leave. As for the overextension, I'll hand, I would say, a good portion of it to my subject. Maybe not all of it, though. That'll take them way too long to core. Yeah, they can have this stuff. I'll just core the rest. Actually, I'm surprised. I thought I would be fighting Spain as well. I guess they ended up breaking their alliance. That kind of sucks. It means we have a long truce with Spain. A truce I didn't really want to have. Oh. Hello there. I guess Portugal wants to have formed Brazil. Yeah, they do that sometimes, don't they? Although Brazilian Cascadia is extremely cursed. Is that a Mayan Brazilian Mexico? Okay, just checking. Well, seeing as the next major truce is gonna be up in 3 years with France, I guess we might as well invade some people. Age of Absolutism. Okay. For the new age, we can press this, which... Oh, wait a second. Can only apply until the end of the Age of Reformation? I thought it was just whatever age you were in. Same thing for this. Well, that's kind of a letdown. Anyway, we can take Machiavellianism, because at this point the AE doesn't even matter. I should probably get rid of espionage and replace it with something else. I mean, we do get an extra Prenoyar from it. That's kind of nice. But admin does that too. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, realistically, I don't care about that guy. I don't even care enough to check their alliances. Okay, we can take this, and I should be able to release a subject, which I would prefer not to be reformed, so actually, let me just wait the 3 months for that. Okay, it's Orthodox now. We'll release it as a client state. Not actually sure what to call it. It's like right between Raiatia and Noricum. I guess we'll just call it Raiatia. Sure. And of course, that'll become a Prenoyar instantly. Oh, there he goes. Time for the new Basilius. 456. Very nice. 136. Yeah, we're probably going to get rid of that guy. It's not like he's terrible. He's a little bit above average, actually, but we have high standards. Oh, there we go. We inherited a throne. That didn't come with any overextension, did it? No. Perfect. We'll just get rid of those. That's fine. Okay, that leaves us with just over 100 provinces we need to own, and I think our subjects in total probably own like 40. So yeah, we need to annex like a lot of France. 352. Still only a little bit above average. I'm gonna say no to that. Okay, Bohemia, I don't really care that much. I guess just break your alliances. Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, I guess we're basically done at this point. I'm not looking for much. We're just gonna full annex these guys. Yeah, you know, in the past I would have been like, oh no, that's a big coalition. So these guys are already a Prenoya. Doesn't matter how much stuff I give them, so I'm just gonna give them everything. You know, fun fact about client states is that you can just keep on feeding them stuff. Like, I've gotten client states to like 500% overextension before. It doesn't even matter. I mean, it'll take them forever to core it. Sure, but is that my problem? You know what? We have time. We can declare another war. I'm just gonna have to sit on it for a while. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Florence. Republic as a Prenoyar. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of being a Prenoyar. Well, yeah, okay, so in theory, when the 11 years are up, whenever the next election is, we should inherit, I think. I don't actually know. Something tells me this wasn't really accounted for, probably. Okay, Lithuania, I don't really care, just had to get them out of that war, so break your alliance if that's possible. Okay, there we go. Maybe both of them. Yeah, we'll go with both of them. Truce with France is up, but I know there won't be any coalitions, so I don't really care. Actually, if one starts forming, then I might fight France. But first, I just want to hand this stuff off to my subject. Okay, Lithuania is gone. I guess we could siege that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm just going to directly give that to my subject. Then I can take these myself, and of course, hand them off as well. That's pretty much good for this guy. And now, for France. Just realized how rare this France is. They never took exploration or expansion. That's kind of weird. I mean, it makes my life easier, so that's fine. New heir, 433. Again, average. I feel like we could probably do better than that. Well, technically slightly above average, but you know what I mean. Hey, is that a map glitch? Hold on. Looks like a fort. But there's no fort. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh, look at that. Italy's looking a lot more unified now. Although, you know, somebody's waiting 6 years. I think I can do that. The more I look at the number of provinces we still have to own, like over 100. The more I'm starting to realize, I think we're just gonna have to break our alliance with England. Like, we have to invade England, you know? There really just isn't a way around it. Oh, that's interesting. As a Pronoyar, for some reason, Burgundy has a regency. How does that work? Like, am I going to inherit Burgundy this year? I guess so. Maybe it's not when the ruler dies. Maybe it's when the next ruler takes the throne? In which case, I suppose a republic would still function the same way. We'll just have to wait and see. I gotta say though, this, like the whole Byzantine mission tree, like once you really get the ball rolling, this is a great experience. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Never have I really felt like I'm playing as Rome. Expanding with the system with like the Pronoyars and creating client states and then slowly integrating them over time. Excellent system. I don't say this lightly, but credit where it's due. They were cooking with this. So we're just gonna landlock France because ultimately at the end of the day, I don't want England invading them. There are really no consequences to taking everything that I want at this point. Oh my god, I could get PU'd. That would be the funniest possible thing that could happen. Okay, let's not worry about that right now. I think we're gonna create another client state. Well, I guess we could just release Brittany. I think that's 97 development exactly, so maybe it's fine. Yeah, let's release Brittany. It'll save them a little bit of admin because, like, they are going to have to core a lot. I was gonna say, although weirdly enough, I can't actually release Brittany. Why is that? Because they own this. Why do you own this? Wait, did they originally inherit Burgundy? Oh my god, they did. They have cores on Burgundian territory. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're gonna have to release a client state. Otherwise, we'd just be giving them like a bunch of free Burgundian territory. And yeah, there are no like French vassal cores up here anymore. Okay, so this client state can have a bunch of territory over here. Actually, first, I think what we should do is just grant them the provinces. And then when they have too much overextension, they'll start getting upset over me giving them provinces. And then I'll just give them more provinces. But like, I can probably core the rest of this. That's fine. But it would be a mistake to think that we're done with France because they guarantee Geneva, which means we just need to attack them, reset the truce. Easy, no problem. Wait, France isn't bankrupt, are they? No, not yet. Okay, well, maybe we can fix that. Okay, so we're actually just going to do a entire white peace with everybody, including Geneva. It brings the truce with France down to 5 years, so we can invade them again. And then I think what I'm going to do after that, if we can't take like all of France, is maybe just truce break them. Although waiting 5 years to take chunks out of France really isn't that bad. We can just use our free time to keep on invading people. Here we go. So it did work exactly as I thought it would. 11th of October. As soon as the new person takes over, you inherit your Pronoya. It's not about a ruler dying exactly, it's about someone replacing them. You know what, let me also just invade more people. At this point, we have free reign to do pretty much whatever we want to. We can export mosaicists again, sure. Hey, you got any money, Russia? Oh, they always do. Naturally, we'll start with admin efficiency. Yeah, I guess I should also probably, like, revoke a bunch of these. Like, we don't need that, that's for sure. We also don't need that, and we don't need this, and we don't need that. Frankly, we don't need this either. So Augsburg, I will take myself. I will also take myself. Actually, can I like invade this guy too? Oh no, we have a truce. That sucks. Who are you allied with? Geneva? Yeah, that would do it. What about Württemberg? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's 100% for everybody. Perfect. I'll just annex all of that. I can take this independently. These I can hopefully hand over to this guy. Who knows, really? Yeah, there we go. Barely, but it is possible. Okay, then I'll just take that myself. This I can take myself. I'll just hand it off to my subject. Okay, now I'm going to make a new subject with its capital in, I don't know, here, I guess? That's a fine place for a capital. Okay, now we have a new client state. I'm just gonna land a Pronoyar. Now that I think about it, probably could have released some country from somewhere. Well, it's the HRE. Nobody really expanded here, so who cares? Before anybody says it, yes, I know that the names for this place and this place are swapped. I know. At first I thought I would just give everything to this one on the right side. Then I realized it's just not gonna happen. Oh hey, military reforms. Well, that's nice. Don't know if it really matters at this point, but you know, just to make as many people as angry as possible, I might actually go with Navy, mostly because we're gonna be fighting England. Like, France is a pushover. We don't actually need a stronger army. I'm just thinking about those 126 English ships. And you know, having a bit more Navy tradition would be nice on top of the morale. So you know what? I am going to take it. If there's anything in this country that does need reforming, it is certainly the Navy. You know when you take a week break away from a campaign and you come back and have no idea what you're doing? Midterms, am I right? Anyway, we do still have like a bit of a truce, so I'm just gonna keep on invading people, I guess. What? Sorry, someone of a who dynasty is gonna be... Yeah, nah, I don't think so. No matter what, I'm making sure we're keeping this dynasty. Yeah, I kind of wish I could core this. I would like to make a new client state. I realize I've given too much to these client states and they will probably never core all this, but they're just gonna take a little bit longer. Not joking, I would actually prefer this guy over someone not of the dynasty. I've taken it upon myself to construct a very large navy from which hopefully we can invade England. I don't think really it'll be that big of a deal. What do they have? 137,000 men but no manpower? Yeah, that's gonna be fine. 50 heavies, a couple of lights, which really shouldn't even be there. Should I take the next tech? What do you have? Tech 18, I have tech 17. Yeah, sure, why not? It doesn't even really matter. War it is. Come on, we just have to land. Hopefully there's no massive British Navy nearby. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know, maybe we could get someone who's decent though. Ah, shoot, I forgot the English have troops down here. Wait, why do you even have troops down here? Wait a second. That's 30,000 men. Why is like a fifth of your army down in Africa? Actually, I do kind of want that stuff. Could I have that, please? Thank you. Truce with France is up, which means we should probably invade them. We'll try to make this as quick as possible. Obviously, we have to get Geneva out first because we want France to continue, allying this time instead of guaranteeing. Well, that works. Either way, we just need to make sure we can shorten that truce once again. What are the Swedes doing in Crimea, bruh? Okay, we're going to Stockholm. So this is going to be the final idea group we're taking. And I'm thinking, just for these last few years, it might be good to take admin. Just for the core creation cost, I probably won't even finish it off. But faster coring would be nice. These subjects are, you know, taking their time and whatnot. Like, this guy's coring maybe a province every year, so it would be nice to have that a little bit faster. Anyway, truce with Spain is also up, I think? Yeah. So we're going to invade them as well. I mean, ideas don't seem that expensive to take, right? Right? How bad could this possibly be? Oh, that's gonna be a lot of admin. Here, maybe I should put that focus back on. Are you kidding me? What is this, the third air in a row which has been completely awful? What happened to all the good luck I was having? Okay, Stockholm's burning. Perfect. Would you leave now, please? Nope, we have to crush their army. Okay, we can do that. That's fine. Spain's gonna be kind of a special case. We're definitely going to have to invade their colonies. I don't feel as bad about it though, because I know that I can definitely take like all of their colonies in this war, so that's gonna feel pretty nice. Okay, Sweden still won't leave. You have to be kidding me. Gotta admire how committed they are, even if it's extremely annoying. Wait, why is your next election in... Wait, you have an 11-year election cycle? I thought it was like 80 years or something. 11? Okay, Pope man, I'm not gonna take that. I really just can't be bothered. I'm actually just gonna take a whole lot of prestige out of them. Look at that, 17 prestige for one peace deal. Pretty solid. Likewise with Sweden, I just don't really care. So, war reps, break the alliance with England. That's fine. Scotland, same thing, mostly. I just don't really care that much. Oh, yeah, okay, I should definitely take yearly absolutism. Yeah, I would like to have more max absolutism, actually. Here, we can get rid of free enterprise, that's fine. France has surrendered. Slight problem with that is we're not ready to accept that surrender. We still need more war score with Spain to fully annex them, and then England, yeah, we need a lot more war score with England. I'll just carpet siege down the rest of England, I guess. Surprisingly, their colonies are not that strong. I mean, 13 colonies, 44k. Maybe it'll be a little bit better than what I'm doing with Spain. You know what would actually be a really good icon right now? Lusa. Harsh treatment cost is actually pretty fun to stack. So if we actually end up at that point where I can show you, it's great. Think of it like this. This is minus 50%. And then that minus 25% means that, you know, we're spending a quarter of what we would normally spend to essentially increase absolutism. Because every time you press this button, you get one absolutism. So all I'm saying is it's a very nice way to spend extra mill points at this point of the game. I mean, after all, we're pretty close to max army professionalism. So we're kind of running out of things to spend it on. None of these are particularly good. I guess I'll take missionary, why not? I've probably converted like everything I can, but whatever, it's fine. Oh yeah, I just remembered that this monument exists, so we can actually get even cheaper harsh treatment. In theory, we could bring that down to free, but I'm sure it has some kind of minimum cost, probably like 1 per rebel size or something, I don't know. We've integrated Florence, finally. Was that an election cycle? It must have been, although it doesn't seem like it would have been. I don't know. That is complete though, finally. Actually, I've been sitting on these for so long, and I actually do need the prestige to keep on disinheriting people. So you know what? I actually am just gonna press these. It's not like my army tradition is really going down at all. Oh boy, oh my god. Russia has a 666 leader? Okay, alright. I'm gonna Royal Marry them still, because that would be nice, even though I'm definitely not getting that PU. Oh yeah, that's a 3-day siege tick, very nice. Still not done with Spain though. Ugh, this sucks. Well, war exhaustion's fine. I just hate having to wait for these truces still. Minus 23, we're getting there. We're kinda close. It's kinda weird that I have to fight the English to take back that siege. Like, hey, maybe I could fight the Spanish instead for more superiority? That would be nice. No, but just a lot of English. Actually, you know what? I'm done with the English. I am gonna peace them out. I'm gonna go ahead and core everything, except I'm not gonna core any of that stuff. Just gonna make it a little bit easier on myself by concentrating any development I can, because frankly, I don't care anymore. The only other problem is, of course, we still need to take this, adaptability, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Although I'm pretty sure there's some monument that decreases the cost of ideas, right? Yeah, there's this one. Okay, we can do that. All we should really have to do is wait a couple of months, move down south, crush this army, crush that army, besiege anything we might have to besiege, and hopefully we'll be done. Minus 8, are you kidding me? Okay, we can take this. Adaptability is much cheaper. Now our core creation cost is reduced by quite a lot. I mean, we have a lot of war exhaustion, but we can fix that. I wonder why we have so much war exhaustion. I wonder what could have given us that much. Finally, we're done. See, we're demanding full annexation of Spain, which means we should get all of their colonies. That's beautiful. That's real nice. Same thing with France. Okay, maybe we have a little bit too much governing capacity being used. Or, you know what? Yeah, I can just turn that off. Get rid of that. It costs too much. Okay, there we go. Now things are not too expensive to take from France. Too much governing capacity reduces admin efficiency, of course, so that was a bit of a problem, but we're good now. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Oh, it seems we've also finished Beyond the Alps. Cool. We get governing capacity. Huge. More mill points, permanent power projection. Very nice. Perma claims on all provinces in Britain, the Low Countries, and West Germany. Huge. Now all we need to do is reform the Roman Empire, which I don't think is actually that hard for us at this point. Yeah, we need to own maybe, what is that, 50 more provinces, kind of? But our subjects probably have something somewhat close to that. Yeah, I count roughly like 42 provinces that my subjects own, which count towards forming Rome. So in terms of conquest, we really don't have that much left. Then again, you know, almost 300% overextension is kind of a problem. For some reason my subjects are starting to get a little bit upset, but whatever. Now I could create a client state over here, but nah, I'm just gonna release Cornwall. And I won't land a Prenoyar yet. I'm actually just gonna wait a little bit because that increased core creation cost and reduced admin efficiency sucks. But as long as they have under 100 development, it's not really a big issue for us. So these 4 provinces are no issue. Although I suppose I did probably just get rid of my Cleansing of Heresy CB, didn't I? After all, I did try my best to remove all of the English colonies. There really shouldn't be any of them left. Maybe I should have kept 1 province. We have claims on like all of England anyway, who even cares? So obviously this subject is not going to be capable of getting more provinces. They can hardly core what they have. So we're gonna make a new subject. I'll let them core these 3 provinces, then I'll turn them into a Prenoyar, and then, you know, let them core the rest of that. Likewise, with Flanders, we can do a very similar thing. And we can just give them this province and that province. I'll just core this myself. 150 is not so bad. I think all we really have to do is wait for them to start coring these provinces, and then we can turn them into Prenoyars. Gotta be careful though, you know, we've had a lot of problems in the past with Prenoyars. Truce with Geneva is up. You know exactly what we're about to do. Also, if I really wanted to, I could do the same thing with England. Yeah, I kinda do feel like doing that actually. Oh my god, please. There's no way that this guy is the son of these 2. Come on, look at these stats. Sorry, what? Company separatists? Pardon me? East India Company would gain cores. Huh. I don't even care anymore. We're gonna keep them. You know, we don't need the money, but boy would it be funny. Thanks, Russia. So if we want to do the same thing with England, give ourselves the opportunity to invade them in 5 years, all we really have to do is invade Joloffe, because England is guaranteeing them, so we'll be at war with England again. Surely we can white peace now, right? Seriously? I mean, even England will white peace this. Come on, Joloffe. There we go. Okay, Flanders is now coring both of those provinces, so I will turn them into a Prenoyar. Oh, and lucky us. They decided to go, what is that, Republic or something? Oh yeah, Dutch Republic. Of course they could do that. That is perfect. perfect for us. It means when this next election happens, we can immediately integrate them. You know, weird twist of fate. It turns out I'm actually faster at coring than anything subjects could possibly give me. Even if I have to wait for admin, I still core faster. So that being said, I'm gonna turn everything into a non-hereditary Prenoyar. If I inherit them while they're not ready, that's fine. I'll just core whatever they haven't cored yet. Apparently we can do that and there are no problems. So maybe Prenoyars fall off a little bit if you have high enough core creation cost reduction, but otherwise they've been pretty good so far. Oh yeah, I forgot about what this button does. Let's find out. Patriarch authority, we don't need that. Stability would be cool, I guess. Not that it really matters. You know what, I'll just take the stability. It's worth like more than both combined. French wars of religion. I wonder which side we should support. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Oh yeah, I just remembered. In order to increase absolutism, all we really have to do is decrease autonomy. That's a pretty big thing you could do. There we go, just an extra 20 all at once. Yeah, that was probably a good idea. Now, we can take land back for the first time in, I think, actually decades. Problem is, somebody is not going to like that very much. Well, that's too bad. Here we go, harsher treatment, lovely. If only I had somebody to test it on. I hate it when my country's too stable. Kind of funny that Utrecht hates me so much that they wouldn't even accept mill access. Like, bro, you need to siege down Paris if you want to finish this war. It is in your strategic interest. Oh, dude died. Okay. Well, good thing we managed to actually get an heir, but if this Basilisa dies, I'm gonna be really upset. The heir is very young, 3 years old. I am not sitting here through a regency. Oh, here we go, French separatist, nice. So, if we want to harsh treatment, yeah, that's 5. 5 points for 1 absolutism. Sounds great. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna say yes to that after I declare this war. Never mind, I'm not allowed to do that. Excellent. I'm gonna say yes. I'm just gonna peace out of this war as soon as possible, though. Well, let's see. How much can I take from France right now? 100%, leaving 30%, meaning if I declare war a second time on Geneva... Oh, never mind. They broke that. Well, you know, if I just decrease my stability cost modifier very low, then I could just truce break France. Truce breaking is actually pretty viable at this point. Anyway, I guess we can just break Scotland's alliance with France. That's fine. There's no way Russia's losing this war, right? There would be no way that they would lose a war in Afghanistan, right? Famously, that would never happen. See, funny thing is, I kind of just don't want to be here. So, just because I think I can take these, I will, because 160 Diplo, that's nothing. They're all pretty cheap to core, so. As for France, we're gonna take everything outside of these little 2 provinces they have left. And then I think I'm just gonna truce break them, to be honest. Unless they somehow find an ally, that would be cool. Otherwise, a truce break is incredibly easy for us. I mean, we just cored all of that for like, what, 200 admin? Yeah, I think we'll be fine once we get rid of that overextension. In the meantime, we certainly have more land we could be taking. Oh yeah, can't forget about England. Is that a coalition? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's a good one, actually. Yeah, how about we nip that in the bud? You want more wars, you say? I can definitely deliver. Oh, yes, this is perfect. Look, I can get so much absolutism now. Ah, shoot. France just entered into an alliance with someone I plan on annexing. Oops. That can't be too bad, right? You know what? We're gonna let you off the hook. Come back in 5 years and also annex France at the same time. Okay, this should work out. It seems kind of bad. Oh, did the English grow a backbone or something? Hold on, we can deal with that. Now, from Bohemia, I don't actually want that much, you know, just a little bit of this stuff over here. I don't even think I'm making very steep demands, frankly. Well, seems like we've inherited some throne. Here we go. And yeah, turns out they weren't done coring 2 things, but I'm not that upset about it. I didn't even want that much from Bohemia. I'll just take this stuff. Okay, do you think I could leave this actually? Thank you. Right, we have occupied all of England. Of course, you know, we're gonna have to keep on occupying their subjects. Oh, there we go. Some of the coalition's starting to dissolve. I really thought that it should have dissolved sooner. Actually, it should have never existed to begin with. At least we don't have to worry about it anymore. Man, this sucks. Why is my colony losing to stuff? I can't even fight in these wars. First of all, yeah, you're getting warned. Second of all, wow, I really would like to enforce you to not be at war with my subject. I guess I'm just gonna have to intervene. Yeah, and this guy, you know what? Stop that. Oh, hey, we inherited something. That would be this guy over here. Perfect. Every time I do this, it just gets funnier. How much debt are you in? Only 2 loans this time. Okay, that's An improvement. Okay, this should be a good enough peace deal. As long as England still keeps their guarantee over literally anybody, it should be fine, right? Although they aren't friends with Joloff anymore, that's a bit of a problem. But they are guaranteeing this country, which means we have a CB we can use, and that works. Assuming, of course, we don't, you know, just bankrupt them. Just in case we can't, though, I will take London just to make things look nice. Here, we could do this all at once, actually. And Geneva just left the coalition, unfortunately for them. Oh, would you leave now? Perfect. Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot about hegemonies. Goods produced is okay, minimum autonomy and territories. I mean, these are good things to have. Honestly, I probably would take the military one though. Not that it really matters in the end. You know what? I can accept this. Oh look, we can take land back again. Anyway, we can finally press the button now. Form the Roman Empire. I am going to do that, but still won't really feel like the Roman Empire, even though it'll be done. I mean, that is beautiful, and naturally, I think we're supposed to take the Roman ideas. Yeah, I think we're supposed to. I might as well. They seem like pretty much the same, but better. Although we do lose the missionary strength, that sucks. Now we can finish off this mission down here. And that is every single Byzantine mission complete. But of course, we're not quite done yet. Very close, but I'm still going to invade Köln. Wait, France wouldn't accept. Oh, you're bankrupt, you fool. How could you even be bankrupt? You didn't bankrupt yourself during the last war. Looks like fresh bankruptcy too. Yeah, they would have recovered several years by now. Well, that sucks. Well, I suppose we could truce break England. That works. Look at that, 16 aggressive expansion. It only costs -3, and then watch this. It costs 10 to increase stability. Isn't that nice? Am I really gonna truce break France over this? Yeah. I mean, it costs us 24 admin to go back to 2-stab. Alright, that'll be France then. Wait, let me remember. Where's Hadrian's Wall again? I have a feeling it was like right along this border. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take this then. Now, this certainly feels like a Roman Empire. The number of provinces I ended up having to take was quite a lot more than I expected. In the end, you pretty much have to take everything that you had to before anyway. Plus, I think it's more provinces. Definitely was kind of odd, you know, pretty much owning all this stuff, still not being allowed to call myself the Roman Empire. I think if you have hereditary, or non-hereditary specifically, the ones you can inherit, if you have those, I think they should count towards being, you know, the provinces that you can use to form the empire. Because if they're non-hereditary, you're going to integrate them soon anyway. What's the harm in letting you take the title? That being said though, that's the end of, I think, what is a 4-part series? Certainly something I will probably never do again. Yeah, this took ages. And if I didn't have the Mare Nostrum achievement already, I could just invade Russia to take this one province here. But I already have the achievement, so I don't care. I think it's fine as is. Thank you very much for watching all 4 parts if you did, or even just getting to the end of this video. It's probably already quite long as is. I would certainly appreciate it if you left a like on this, even if I'm not going to be continuing this run anymore. And if you haven't already and you've gotten this far, I think it would be a good idea to subscribe. But for now, this is Corbett signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. Thank you to all the patrons that help make this possible, including but not limited to Erica, The Quebecer, Nick Steffel, Q-Brute, Quiet Guy, Sin Miss 077, Torvald, Ambient Cyan, James Levy, Luke78776, Robert Kaleno, Chewy Shoot, The Watcher, Brova, Robert, and Jamie.